Hi guys, it's International Master Evgeny Liseyev, and today we're gonna play Simul with some people here. 5 minutes, I have 5 minutes more, and I have white in all of the pieces. I hope it's gonna be fun for you and also instructive. So, well, I have to be as fast as possible, not to lose all of the games on time. And I'm gonna play something very universal, so I can really repeat the moves very fast and then have a pretty much similar positions, so it's similar for me to take fast decisions. But I also play this very interesting opening with this e3 and b3 setup. The bishop goes to b2 and then the knight goes to e5. Very sharp actually it can get, and then yeah, white is attacking on the king side. So you can see I managed to get it almost everywhere except from this position. Somehow he's starting to attack me from the very beginning. Let me take it on c5. So the idea here is that you play f4 at some point and you support this knight, and then the rook goes to h3, the queen to h5, and you give a checkmate. But of course it doesn't happen that easy every time, but I'm gonna try my best. So here, for example, the knight is going to e5. Here I guess I should develop the knight to b3. Okay, it's a very clever idea actually. He's trying to exchange my bishop because it's a very dangerous one. So I have to play c4 to stop it. Here I play f4 to protect. Here he controls the center, but I can immediately attack it. I'm not sure if I should start it. Maybe let's start with c4 to try to attack his pawn center. And here I can just develop my pieces. Here he took on d4. Okay, knight e4 is very aggressive, so he's trying to be as active as I am and just fight for the initiative. Might be able to play queen h5, but I don't really want to have my knight unprotected there. Yeah, let's maybe start with f3 because this knight on e4 is pretty annoying. Okay, queen b6, now there are some threats because of the spin, so I have maybe just go away and see what's going on. Rook c8, so he's preparing some stuff here. Let me develop as well. e4, and I was hoping to play knight b3 here, but maybe I don't have time for that, because in the end of the day he's gonna take the knight and my bishop will be hanging, and I don't have time to get, like if I take on d5, he takes on f3, take on c6, he takes on e2, and I'm a whole piece down, so it's not really a good variation for me. But I have knight b3, so attacking the queen, and then second knight will go to d4. Here he went back, yeah, I have to defend it. Okay, now he's attacking the d4 pawn, but I hoped to play knight b5 here. Bishop c5. It's a very... okay, he says it's a misclick, but... well, okay, let me give him another chance and play knight f3, just protecting my pawn. I guess he's preparing to move knight f6 and knight f4, which is of course very annoying for me, but I'm gonna continue my plan. Yeah, and here I can just place my knight in the center. That's exactly what I wanted, and still I'm putting some pressure on his center. Yeah, he went back, so we still have a game. I guess I can just play c4 and... the problem is the bishop is hanging there, so maybe I should start with my queen e2, and then after c4 the bishop would be protected. Actually, did not expect this exchange, because now it seems like a pleasant position for me. Knight h5. Yeah, knight f4 is very, very annoying. I don't really want to play g3 because it's kind of weakening my king, but I guess I have to. I have knight g5. Yeah, knight g5 is very interesting. I also have bishop takes h7 directly. King takes, knight g5, bishop takes, bishop takes, queen takes h5, but he has bishop h6. And I don't see a really good follow-up there. But just knight g5 threatens bishop takes h7 check and queen h5 at the same time. So I'm gonna try it. He has knight f4 though, And then, yeah, should work. Let's see. Okay, so here my rook is coming to h3. The problem is, yeah, he's going on with c4, and my bishop is very passive here on b2. Yeah, but still, let's go for it. Okay, he played g6, but somehow this whole pawn structure doesn't feel to be stable for him. He has though queen on b6, which protects the pawn on e6, otherwise I might be able to sacrifice something on f7. Let's maybe play c4 and add some pressure. Okay, he took here, I can take it back. Here, okay, he plays h5 and wants to attack my king, but hopefully I have some time to attack in the center. For example, I have this move knight b5 as a tempo. Okay, he took this knight. Now I can take with this pawn because the knight is hanging. So I don't really want to take with the queen. Once again f6 and I'm losing the knight, so I have to take with the pawn. c4. Yeah, but I don't have to take it. That's a good thing. I can just go away somewhere. Maybe f1. And I need to be careful not to blunder the c3 fork at some point. Yeah, and he takes. I was hoping that I'm gonna have some activity and that would be a good compensation for this pawn. Okay, now this knight is coming to d6. Although, yeah, he attacks the e5 pawn twice, but should be able to protect it. Queen b8, yeah, but now I just take the pawn on d5 for free. Here I have my compensation, hopefully at least, and I can just double my rooks along the f-file. Okay, he goes for c3, but he doesn't have... okay, his idea is to play queen c7 and then get to my pawn on c2. That's actually very clever. Let's see. Yeah, I have to take back with the bishop. And here he just wants to give me a checkmate. He hopes that I'm gonna take his knight and he's gonna be very happy about that. I guess I can just play g3. In fact, I must play g3 because if I play h3 there is still a checkmate, and if I take the knight he takes back with the pawn and still is threatening a checkmate. g3 seems to be the most solid option. Although he can still take on h2, king takes h2 and h4, and once again threatening to open up this file, and checkmate is capping in that variation. So I also have a very cute move d6, just shutting this diagonal completely down, threatening knight c7. I actually like this move a lot. Let me try it. Okay, rook went to c7. Can I take on d5? Yeah, my pawn would be very vulnerable on e5 in the end of the day. Okay, let's start just with f4, just stabilizing everything. Yeah, his bishop is coming, but let me double my rooks for now. Yeah, and like I said, queen c7, very good idea. I guess I should play bishop b4, because otherwise my bishop is just a very stupid piece there on b2, doing completely nothing, and now I hopefully get to exchange it. Okay, but here I certainly can take on d5. Don't see any reason not to. Yeah, I take it back and he's winning the pawn, but I had in mind this idea of queen e7, and I hope that it's gonna be dangerous for me. Maybe it's not that dangerous like I hoped. I get to go to h4 afterwards and still create some threats and make use of this rook on h3, because if I don't have any attack, then this rook is just wasting its time there. So let me try. Rook c8. Yeah, but now I have bishop a3 and I'm attacking this rook, and if it goes away then I can take on f7. Yeah, he goes queen c6 and now protecting everything. If I go rook g3, he has rook f7, so it doesn't help. If I go bishop b5, seems to be an exchange after takes and queen takes. I also have queen e6 check there, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna be enough for me to compensate the piece. And I don't really want to exchange because his bishop is certainly not that great, but yeah, mine is neither. Queen h4, he can just play h6, rook g3, king h7. Yeah, maybe that's something, let's go for it. Okay, here he took, now I have a choice between taking there and here. I guess I'm gonna just take it back. Okay, rook c5, so he sacrifices an exchange, but that should be good enough for me. Well, I also have queen f2 with a double attack. The rook will go away, let's say to e5, taking the pawn, and I can take on f8. He has to take the queen, probably, and afterwards I get to take on f7. Yeah, I like it. So, unless I'm blundering something, I can just play queen f2. Yeah, and here rook g3 was my plan. Yeah, seems like I can just capture on d5. There is knight f5 as well, but, well, queen go to e6 now. It's not the right way. Rook h6 was the move, but now I just play knight c7 and seems to be great. King h7, right, and queen h5, but the problem is he can go just back to e8 with his queen covering everything. Maybe I can start with bishop e2, connecting my bishop to the attack. Yeah, here the position is great. I just need to not to spoil it somehow. Maybe f5, and then f6 and e6 are on the agenda. Yeah, let's try. Okay, he took on c4, so now I can still take it back and still there is the same problem. So I don't see any drawback of this variation. King d8. Yeah, so he wants to sacrifice this exchange and then still try to give me a checkmate. That's probably the right thing to do. And also he gets this pawn on d6, which is a very good one. Yeah, I'm actually not sure that I should have played knight c7 because now I'm not protecting this d6 pawn anymore. And it's not that great as I hoped it would be. He's threatening. So knight takes a8, rook takes d6, and no matter what I'm doing, this rook is going away with a discover attack, and then basically he gives me a checkmate. Maybe I should take first then. Okay, here I just take it back. Here I guess f6 is possible. Well, he can take it back. Yeah, but there would be so many checkmating ideas. Queen c3, my rook is hanging, so let's just save it for now. And I just take it. Okay, he took it back, so hopefully... Well, I'm actually not in a hurry to take. But the problem is rook d6 is also a huge threat, and then I'm losing my knight, so I have to take. Okay, well, I can just play g3, queen e3 check, but I was okay with that. Just a pawn. And now I can play g3 and hopefully not getting checkmated. Okay, so his idea is that if I take with a pawn, he takes on d4, and yeah, his position is great. So I hope I can... Well, first of all, I have rook f3, and this pawn is pinned. But I have to be careful with these g5 ideas. Although g5 does weaken his king a lot, so might be dangerous for him. So let me probably go for it. So rook takes f4 is other way to go on. Yeah, actually let's try f5. Wow, that's a very cute move, but I still take here. He took... No, he played bishop d7. Yeah, I still can't really do anything. So let me bring my queen. Something should go back. Bishop should go back. Now I just take. And here... Yeah, come on. Checkmate should be there. Knight f5. Okay, here he just have one bishop. This knight is coming. Probably still getting checkmated if I allow that. So I have to put my knight over here. Here I just need to activate my rooks. Here the queen should take. Okay, how do I give a checkmate here? Knight e7 doesn't work. Knight h6 check. But king h8, and he always has this knight g6 at the end of the day. Yeah, I don't see a checkmate, at least not immediately. Knight e7 takes. Yeah, that's nothing. Let me start with just going back with the queen, maybe bringing more pieces. Okay, how do I finish this one? Here I must take. Here, okay, he's threatening that. Can protect somehow, hopefully. Okay, now I finally have a move. Can take something. Can take on e4. Yeah, I have to hurry a little bit because I have just the last minute. Let me bring my rook. Bishop c6. Yeah, that was his idea. It actually a very good one, but hopefully I can also activate some pieces. Here I'm gonna just take this guy. And how do I escape? Let's play h4. Here I should just be fast. Here I can take it, as far as I see. Okay, he went back. Can I just take it? I mean, knight e7 check. He has to take it, and I take, and then f7 should be kind of a checkmate. Okay, he's picking a pawn, but it's too greedy of him. I should have some threats here. Maybe I don't. Maybe he's just taking my pawn for free. Okay, for now let's just put the rook, the pawn on h5, rook h3, but I can at least give a check. Yeah, let's give a check and see what happens. Here I have to be very fast, here as well, here I get a check. Here I promote a pawn. Yeah, it's actually very dangerous. Let's try to create a counter threat. Here I should be winning a rook. Here I take it as I planned. Bishop d3. But now I can... Yeah, now I can escape. Let's try. I take here, I just promote. Here I exchange the queen, so maybe win the queen. Here I finally give it checkmate, hopefully. No, I don't win the queen, but still a lot of extra material. Queen f6. Bishop h6. Yeah, I finally managed to somehow develop my pieces in pretty much all of the games, and that is enough to win the games in most of the cases. Yeah, this one is gone. Let's wait for the next move to happen. Okay, here we just promote the pawn. And now we have a queen. So it should be relatively simple. Yeah, so now we are done. I hope you enjoyed it. It was very crazy, very fast, but hopefully also instructive for you. Hit the like button if you liked it, and write in the comments what you think about this time format, whether you enjoyed it or not, what are your ideas and suggestions, and hope to see you in the next videos. Thank you for watching.